Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 18 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, the Yankees kind of spanked Jason. I mean, the Red Sox were going ham in the first half of the game off of Luis Severino, but the Yankees weren't any slouches either. They knocked 6 runs, including 3 homers, only 2 of which were Jason's fault, mind you, against Jason in the 6 innings, or 5 innings, 5 1/3. Forget how much exactly he pitched. 5 innings that he pitched. So, yeah, he didn't have his best day against New York, but he also didn't get the decision on that one. The Red Sox gave up their last run in the 12th. Actually, gave their last 4 runs in the 12th, and they weren't able to score anymore. So, let's just carry on. So, we are still 6.5 games back of the Yankees in the American League East, and we are about 3 games ahead of the Orioles in the wild card, so our postseason hopes are looking pretty well and truly alive right now, but we still gotta cement that position a little more because we got a little more than a month and a half left to play in the season, so let's get at it. Okay, bullpen day. What do we got? What do we need? What can we do? Slider velocity, slider control, circle break. Slider velocity cap, K/9 cap. Power, really not useful now that we're in the American League. Durability, pitching clutch, home runs per 9. I guess we'll go circle break on this one, I suppose.
All right, good job right there.
Guess we'll just carry on. Okay, looks like another familiar face out here. It's the Miami Marlins playing in Fenway. So Marlins, Jason has faced off a number of times on account of he was in the NL East for so long. He's played 7 games against them, started 4. He has a 1-2 record against them, and he has a 5.19 ERA against them. So, guessing that this is not going to be the worst thing that has ever happened to Jason, but then again, these guys have been known to knock Jason around a little bit, so hopefully we can get out there and get it.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Jason Parham will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Digging in, Antoine Webster. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
It also keeps the poorly hitting pitchers off the plate, which is ideal from some people's point of view.
Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle.
And that's a great start to the game. Oh boy, first pitch hit.
The leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Okay, well. Fine. That's fine, I guess.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand.
Oh, and he sailed it out. Dang.
Won't nearly be in time as he's
Well, That was almost a double play, I guess.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored
that
a Mueller's
stinks.
choice.
Oh, well. On the topic of DHs and pitchers hitting, the real-life Robert, the hell's his name? Harold Reynolds, excuse me. The real-life Harold Reynolds and Joe Girardi were on MLB Network recently. It might have been as recent as today or yesterday from your point of view.
Into the box now,
Talking about the proposal to allow a pitcher to return to the mound one time after being substituted as a pinch hitter or pinch hitter or pinch runner. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean, on the one hand, it allows for a good pitcher to stay out there longer and continue to do what he's doing. Might lead to more. Ooh, that was a good barrel.
Put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
I don't know. I like the idea from the perspective of people not being able to just intentionally walk the eighth batter to get to the pitcher and get themselves a nearly guaranteed out.
This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Try that changeup.
Hit hard on the ground to
And
second.
there's my double play ball.
Throw to first in plenty of
I mean, it
time,
didn't
and the
lead
side
to
is
anything,
retired.
but, like, might have been nice to have that no-hitter going through the
Now
first.
The Red Sox will get their shot, no score.
I don't know what I'm saying at this point. It's late. I'm tired.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only
And
down
both
by
Sox
a couple
bats
of
are going
runs.
ham
But
as
it's
usual.
really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oops, I don't like that pitch.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fastball right back to the mound.
How kind of you to hand-deliver that to me, man. That was super considerate of you.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Man, DJ, are you worried that the spark has gone out of your relationship with D-Row?
In the ball game yesterday afternoon. Here comes the first pitch.
He might have himself another man.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Low inside fastball.
And he lays
Ooh.
off for ball one.
It's pretty close.
One out, nobody on.
Here we go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, unlike certain others like Meatball, Jason has never intentionally gone after a guy, but he certainly does like to work that inside corner.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Yeah, and that's what we did back there, was we got him swinging and missing on a 2-1 count. Try this slider.
And that misses there, so he runs
Okay,
the
he
count
didn't want
full
that
now.
one. All right, what do you think? Two-seam fastball. I'm going to go ahead and drop this one inside, low and inside with Showtime, and hope that he doesn't get too ham on it.
Skied
Oh, he got
kind of
ham on it.
Romero is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
He went spam on it.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch
come on,
that
Jay.
just misses the inside
Get inside
corner.
that zone again. I know you can do it.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lined hard to the left side. But
I'm just glad that one spun a little bit outside. Outside slider, that's a tough pitch. Tough pitch to throw. And if done right, it's a tough pitch to hit. Give it a try, I guess. Got him swinging on it.
A slider that gets past him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
He was early on that one, so I'm going to go with a changeup here.
Back to the mound.
Jay! That one was right between your legs, dude.
First saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0.
That was just a little bouncer for you.
Leading off the inning, Tomas Nido, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the
All right, what do you got? You
right center.
got yourself a base hit is what you got.
Himself a base hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Okay. Well, he made good contact on that one, so good for you, I suppose.
Stepping in now, Felipe
Swinging
Santana.
a miss.
He'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Let's go now. What time?
The 0-1. Another slow
Almost got that one, Jay.
misses down low.
Hey, have a rip. Like you can't.
And that one just missed
Dang.
outside.
Okay, low fastball, you say?
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
The count now at 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here.
You want another curveball outside corner? Would you take one inside, perhaps?
Come on, let it fly.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Okay, well, let's try that slider again. Get a little cheeky, I think, and put it on the inside corner this time.
And here's a slider strike.
There you
called,
go.
And that'll be the first out of the
Have
inning.
a seat and get
Yeah, as
comfortable.
they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Now batting, designated hitter, Antoine Webster.
All right, you went yard. You didn't go yard. You went maybe foot. On the last
Standing
one
in
I
now, Antoine
put up for you.
Webster. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1-1 to the
Blew
Marlins
that past
leadoff
him.
hitter. Nido leads off first with one away.
And this is the one he whacked earlier, so let's be careful with it.
Hey, square one up. One time.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep.
Okay,
right center
that one
field.
went yard.
Gone into the home bullpen for a
Dang.
home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece.
Okay, Antoine Webster, do not give him that
Missed
cutter
the
outside.
fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
Yep. Shoot. Okay, well, pull your pants back up. Let's try it again, Jay.
Shortstop.
Into the box, JT Riddle. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hits this one hard the
Oh,
other
that
way.
one's straight
Devers
at
gets it.
my
And
boy
there
at
are 2
third,
away
Mr.
now.
Rafael Devers, and that gets me 2 outs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Jimenez.
First baseman. Brian Jimenez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Hey, 2 away now.
Swing and a miss on the curve.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach
Well,
right
his
here. I'd
timing
like to
was
see him
good,
shorten
so
up a little
I'm
bit,
pretty
maybe
sure I
choke
don't
up
want
and
to
try
put
and work
one
the ball
inside the
back up
zone this
middle the
time.
other way.
So let's go ahead, drop one right on the black there.
Softly hit here to the left
Right
side.
at Rafael
But
Devers
little
gets
trouble
me
handling
out of
this
it.
one down there at third as that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Sox were kind enough to hand me the lead again, so
Hit sharply on the ground.
let's roll with it.
LeMahieu's got
Second
it.
base, DJ
Throw to
LeMahieu
first
making
in time,
plays.
1 gone here in the 4th.
Not too bad.
Ready for another chance, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well,
in
that
his
cutter
only
of mine
trip
is
to the
just not
plate so
working
far.
today, so
One down. One down.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
focus on my other
Hit
pitches.
on the ground toward the left. Simeon's there.
Oh, can you
From
get it?
deep in the hole. And he'll beat the
No,
throw
he
to first
cannot, but
despite
it
a
looked real
fantastic
close.
effort. And that ought to be scored in infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the
Yeah, I
pros.
guess that
Back
was-
in the day, that's a knock all
It was
day
close,
long,
but he
up
was
here,
there.
Guys are making those plays, at least making you think about him. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Lewis Brinson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Got it. No one better. Let's go.
0-1, here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Let's go right here.
A breaking ball
Just
over
took a
the outside
curveball
corner
up in the
for strike
zone.
2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a
on the
miss.
fastball that
Get off
time,
my
out number
base.
2.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Breaking ball taken right down the middle. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Got 2 here. Get your pitch up
slapped hard the opposite
Oh,
way.
and that one straight out to left field. Andrew Benintendi gets me out of it. Not a problem.
So no runs
Somebody
here
repping
on
the
base
Dustin
hit, no
Pedroia
errors,
shirt.
and one man
Good on
left
ya.
to board. To the bottom of inning
I'm
number
pretty
4
sure
we
Dustin
go.
Pedroia has
It's
long
the
since
Red Sox
retired by the
3
time Jason
and
gets
the
to
Marlins 2.
pitch, but
Leading off the inning, Tomas Nido, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to
Almost
get
got that
something
one,
going.
Jay.
The last thing they
Don't
want to
lose
do
heart.
is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
okay.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Timing
Okay,
just
well,
to
still
tick off
late on
there as
that
this
one.
one's fouled off to the right.
And I know that because when he hit that ball, he sprayed it off to the right side of the field, and he's a right-handed batter. So what winds up happening is bat gets to the plate late, and so when he hits the ball, he hits it off to the right. If he were left-handed batter in this situation,
Count even at 2-2
he'd be hitting it
for the
off to the
Marlins
left if
catcher.
he were hitting it late.
The 2-2. A swing and a drive sent
Oh,
down
and that
toward the
one's
gap.
off the monster.
And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Now batting. Right
Yeah.
fielder.
It's tough enough to be a catcher in the big league game without having to add in bat skill and fleetness of foot.
In now, Felipe Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
See it up, drive it like you can. Let's go. All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
1-2.
Got that one straight past you.
All right, one time, right here.
How about high part of the zone fastball?
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Okay. Well, I know what I said about my cutter, but I'm going to give it a try.
Try it. Let's go, big dog. Come on, Buxton.
Boy, good
Swing and a
cutting edge to
miss.
that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And now the cutter goes back into the box because who should step up but Antoine Webster, the guy who's knocked it pretty well the last couple times.
Webster.
Into the box now, Antoine Webster. As he'll get caught
Don't
chasing
get greedy,
fat
fella,
one there
man.
at strike 1.
Just because you've
2
hit
hits
me a
and 2
couple
trips
times
for
doesn't
him
mean
thus
that you're
far.
going to continue to do so.
To the left
And
side,
see,
but
that
it's
one got
well
sprayed off to
fouled.
the left field
When that
side
thing goes
because
whistling
he's
into the stands,
on the
you hope
right, so he
someone
was
brought
hitting
their
that one
glove and was
early.
able to get leather on
So
it.
now I think it's time to throw him a curveball.
Here it comes on 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well. Could see it again here, though.
No. I'll veto that.
The 1-2 is taken for
Ooh,
a
that
ball as
almost got him.
slider broke off the plate.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Okay, well, high inside fastball it is then.
Pitch, nobody better.
Here now the 2-2 is
Swing and a miss.
Strike 3.
Get off my plate.
That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now.
And that's what you
Matt.
do. You
He's
got to make
taking
adjustments,
control of
man.
this
If he
inning
hits your
after giving
cutter
up that hit.
outside,
Now we'll see if he can
then you got to
finish it
start
off
pitching him
strong as well.
inside. If he hits the high stuff, start throwing him low. He takes your fastballs deep, throw him a couple breaking balls, see what he does.
Hey, get a good one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch rides in on him here as this is
Whole point is not to be
toward the left
predictable
side of the
with how you're
infield.
playing the game,
Devers is there, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one.
but also
Still
to
down by
leverage
a
what
count of
works
4-2.
and change what doesn't.
Leading off the inning, Brian Jimenez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Brian Jimenez.
They're still down 4-2 and going into the 6th inning.
Come on, big guy. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Ready to
I think
deliver.
Jason could
Here's
probably
the first
work another
pitch.
inning or two, depending on
And
how
this
bad
one's
he gets
not
knocked
close.
around
It's
this
in the
inning.
dirt for ball one.
But I think it's also not outside the possibility, realm of possibility, that he could
The 1-0.
pitch this inning, get the quality start, and get
Misses
yanked.
off the
Oh,
plate.
Jay, come on.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Swing and a miss on the
balls and a strike.
changeup. And you were early on that, guy, so I'm inclined to throw you something similar. How about one? Kind of borderline on this one. I'm willing to go 3-1, I guess.
This is hit the other way out toward left
Little
field.
can of corn out
Waiting
to
on
left
it is
field. Andrew
Benintendi,
Benintendi
and
getting
he
the
hauls
job
it in
done.
for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Brian Anderson, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Inside cutter. No.
Come on, big guy.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball
Curveball,
game.
you betcha.
One down, one down.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Drive it, huh?
How about another one?
Now a foul tip.
Oh, he
that's
foul
held onto
tipped it.
At the plate, and the count moves to 1-2
So
now.
he was still early on that one. So I think inside changeup, perhaps.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, these guys are playing okay baseball today. They are hitting Jason for sure.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Here we go.
Hasn't been a parade of strikeouts like the White Sox game.
Too high.
Ooh,
Ball 3.
come on, Jay. You got
There's
this.
Starlin Castro. He'll follow
I think it's
next.
time for that low outside slider. See if I can't get him swinging.
And
Oh,
this is
yes, I
swung on
can.
and missed, so it's
Oh,
2 up,
yes, I
2 down
will.
to start the 6th
Get
inning.
thee gone.
So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Starlin Castro. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game. Even there's a swing.
Ooh,
and he sends
golly.
the ball high in the air into left field.
That one
It bangs off the billboard.
is
and
off
it's
the
outta
billboard.
here.
That's another home run.
It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. Number 21 for him on the season as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Not doing so good today. I mean, we're doing it all right, but like
You've heard people talk
2
about
homers and
fouling
3
home
runs.
Well, when you hit
That
one
ain't
over
good.
the monster, you know you've hit one. The only question on this one was it going to stay fair, and it did.
Center fielder. number
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He swings and grounds it to short.
Okay,
He
another
gets
hit,
dirty,
huh?
But he can't get
All right.
there, and it's into center field.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Slider, first pitch. Okay.
The left fielder, number 25.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. As you look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job
Ooh,
done in
that
this situation.
one had the potential, but he pulled it foul.
Two outs here.
See, because this guy's in the left-handed box.
Hey, get on for us here.
Good change.
He hit it early, and so it went to the right side.
Hit hard down the line.
Okay, we're
This will be a
2-2.
foul
That's
ball
all
as
right.
that evens things at 2-2. He's ready with
Slider
the 2-2
inside.
pitch.
Couldn't get him to
With a
swing.
slider.
Crap.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the
All
gap
right, well,
somewhere, he could have a good...
I got showtime left over. It's probably going to be my last inning at this point. So how about that curveball outside corner?
Hit out towards second.
Easy little grounder to
LeMahieu.
second. DJ LeMahieu
Whip
gets
this
it
one to
done,
first
gets
in
me out of it.
time, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Red Sox are out in front, 4-3. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch from the bullpen.
And that will do it for Jay for the day. So it wasn't his best outing. He allowed 2 homers and 3 runs total. But he did allow only 3 runs, and he got the quality start. So let's see if the Red Sox can hang on for the ride. Survey says... Well, it was another subpar day on the mound for Jason, I'm afraid. He allowed 7 hits, including home runs from Antoine Webster and Starlin Castro. Allowed 3 runs in total. Got only 5 strikeouts, but pitched 6 innings and allowed 3 runs, which is a quality start. His ERA goes to 2.83 on the season. His FIP is at 2.71, and his xFIP is at 3.22. He goes to 15-6 on the year, and he goes to 24-26 in his career. He's closing in on that 500 record as a pitcher. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.